Hi guys, and welcome back to Ep50 Industry. Let me just get rid of that off my slight change of plan. We're not going to do the food. We may do a bit of it. Right, what have I been doing? Sorting out the power as usual. I think I've got part of it solved. I've put a conveyor to here. Keep that one. That's helping to keep that going. And I've also started, and I'm not going to bore you with me doing it. You've seen the setup. Putting more arc furnaces on these, so these won't be using as much coal. But I'm just watching my graphite here. We have got it on import, so we just see how that goes. The food, I have added a few more farms, as you can see. That was ready, that was the plan. But water's running short all the time, and I've got some collectors for that, which is just being built now. Waiting for delivery of parts. These are for doing the... I think we're going to do chickens next. But what I want to get started on is nuclear processing. Now, I was going to do that over here. Keep all the inputs. But we have got here what looks like a load of gold. And I know we've got a gold. We've got gold, titanium. Is it titanium? Yeah. And bauxite. So I might do that here. The gold, we've only got a small one over here. I might move that down. He's still, you see, he's getting through that. I'm not sure what I'm doing, and I'm also putting a few solar panels in. Just playing around with that, learning them, really. Right, and I would like to upgrade, but we're going to need power. We're going to need teraflops. Teraflops, terra whatever they're called. Because we're going to need, as soon as I can find where I am. Yeah, we're going to need these. Which we're going to need teraflops. So we're going to need for them T-flops. Yeah, teraflops. We're going to need a processing center. And for that we're going to need power and water. So I thought we'd get started on the nuclear. We've got a lot. That is nearly empty, by the way. There's just a little bit there I'm trying to get to. So I thought we'd do him here. We've got room there to block the water off for that, and we'll be going around that way. There we do the same, and we can get a cargo depot right there. So we're going to try him there, and we're going to import from we've got one that might be a handy one to get. We have got on this map uranium mine. That's a lot of parts he needs, and we will mine it as well. In fact, I could start mine. Let's get rid of that first. We could mine it and use this facility here because he's only there. Right, so let's see what we need. We'll come back to the mining in a minute. So we're going to need nuclear. So we need crusher. Radioactive storage waste. An enrichment plant. A reactor. A settlement tank. We probably need more than one. And we also... radioactive storage. Right, so we're going to have stuff coming in there. So that is going to be... uranium ore powder, yellow cake, all go in there. Right, so we're going to work that. That's going to come in there. You could be started. So we're going to want storage for what we fetch back. How much storage? I have not got a clue. We will transfer it straight into this one. Now then, I've just had a thought. We'll work it out if we have to. If I start doing trades, I'd have to put another port on here. Could we get... if we're careful, we could get 2 ports in here. Yeah, I know he's got to be... that harbour's not done yet. Right, so... we'll leave him there. If we have to move, we'll move. Right. Did I put them... you're going to take... uranium ore. Right, so from the ore... it's hard to see on this surface. Right, we're going to have to process it for... let's do it off this menu here. We've got to go through an enrichment plant. No. The crusher. Have I put them the right way or the wrong way? Right, we're gonna go uranium ore powder. Uranium ore powder we're then gonna store again, because I don't know how much I'm gonna need. So just bear with me on this setup. It's the first time I'm doing one. In fact, I will... yeah, that's how we're going to do that. So you're... it's going to come in there, store in here, into here. These are going to feed through... yeah, we'll send them back into them too, and then out this end. Like I said, I don't know how much I'm going to need to store. Right, so then Does it tell you what you need here on... uranium rods? Doesn't tell me. Okay, so let's work this back. Uranium. There we go. Luckily we can do it on an assembler 3. Enriched uranium. Yellow cake. Settling tank. Yellow cake comes from uranium ore powder, which we've just done. So we're going to need a settling tank. Again, I don't know how many. So you're going to come from there. I will sort out where he's going proper later. I'm just getting... We're going to need 2 of these, aren't we? We're going to need rock and acid. So you're doing that one. Acid we will sort out. That'll give us yellow cake. Now, 6. Usually we need at least 2 of everything. Acid will work out later. Yellow cake. Okay. We did say we need another... How do you get rock in a settling tank? Rock plus acid gives us hydrogen fluoride. I think we need that. I think we need that somewhere in the process. Right, so we've gone... Yeah. So you need 3 yellow cake. You're producing toxic slurry, so we need a settlement tank. Is it? Not one of them. The... One of these. Waste treatment. What are we building there? Right, so you could go there for a minute. You are gonna... Toxic slurry. We're gonna need brine. Okay, we'll worry about the brine later. So we've got yellow cake. 6 yellow cake. We need 3 yellow cake. Hydrogen sulfide gives us... Oh, that's... Give us enriched uranium plus depleted. I'm getting confused with all this. I am getting completely confused. Right, there's only one recipe in there. That's going to be the end, so how do we get enriched uranium and depleted uranium? Okay, okay, goes into enriched uranium is an assembler. Ooh, I have to transfer steel over. Okay. So we want an assembler 3. Have I got the game going? Assembler 3. Assembler, took me a minute to, here we go. Yeah, that data center. I want that up. Assembler 3. I'll tell you what we could do as well, because I don't need it. Take them colours off. Right, so that gives us our enriched uranium, depleted uranium. What do we do with that? Enrichment plant. How do you do? Oh, we haven't researched it yet, so that must be further down the line. Depleted uranium. Gets done later on, so we're going to have to store depleted uranium. So we want I presume it's going to be in that one. Install you. There for now, and you would be depleted uranium. Right, I've got an idea. First time building this, guys. Right, so the first one we want to do, I don't want to spend 43 unity on that. Everybody seems to be working well. That's what I'm after. Oh, we've got a blockage. Go and deliver to the oil rig. We've got something, can't get through. I don't know why. Well, we have got access. I won't worry about it, it's still got loaded. Right, let's go to our world map. We are going to do that one. Okay, we'll wait for the ship to come back. We'll let him do the... I think he's doing that one. Is that the one we're using? No, that's the one I'm... This is the one I'm upgrading. Yeah, this is one we're upgrading ready. Because this one, 183 years, that'll soon go. Right. So we need the storage we're going to build. Right, and then you are going to take I've got to dispose of the slag as well. You're going to take uranium ore, give us uranium powder. You're going to give us 72 powder. Okay, and 72 powder is enough to run 2 of these. Will it? Yeah, that, I know what I'm doing now. I think I know what I'm doing. I'm still putting 2 of them in, but I'm going to run 1. I'm still going to run you into them. But what I'm going to do, I am just if I use this one, we'll tie it in after, but we can tie the output together. You're going to go round into there, and I'm just going to do that to there. If I find I'm going to need it. And you're connected into that one. If I need both of these, we can use them. I just want to use one at a time. Right. So now we do need 2 of these, which is going to need acid. And I got a feeling I want to that's the output there. You're going to feed your output into there. So you are going to produce 36 down to 6. And we know we're getting 72. And you're taking 3. 36 down to 6. So, oh, it's gonna. I'll worry about swapping that round out after. In fact, I'm gonna. When I say swap it round, it's this output. That one. I wanted him on the other side. Okay, so really, we want to... Move that. Move them a minute. We want him there. Yeah, because that is going to be the input from here into these two. And that means you're going to want your output we could put over there. What else do you need in? Acid will... Worry about the acid in a minute. I was trying to get rid of that symbol on the screen. So you're going to go there. Yeah, I'll put you there. You're going to be acid. Now, acid I might fetch in. Or we might process it on here. So you're going to give me the yellow cake. The yellow cake's going to go into here. We are going to have 6 coming out, 12 coming out. They take 3, so we need 4 of these. Okay. And it's gotta go that way. And I've got to get this other stuff in. So I want 4 of you. 1, 2. That's a little bit skew with. 3, 4. I'm better leaving that alone. I've made it worse. Right, so the waste is going to go over there. You now need hydrofluoric acid. You need 1, and we were making him. What were we making him in? In that. So we need rock. And he's going to give us 12. Okay. So you... Sorry, 1 minute, guys. My screen has gone a little bit wonky. Right, you... We've got acid there. Oh, that's why I couldn't... So, you want rock, acid. You're going to give us 12 and slag. 12, we only need 4. So we don't need that much here. So you're going to be the rock. And yes, I know I've just done it the wrong way. Might as well build a big one. You're going to be rock. And you're going to feed in there. Right, let's feed. So we got you. I haven't done you there because you're being built. Yeah, we're not connected that one up yet, so we're going to use you. You're going to feed off 4 of these. What have I done wrong? You're producing uranium ore powder. Ah, I can see where I went wrong. No. Yellow cake. I've missed a part off. Yeah, I know where I am. I know where I've gone wrong. Good job I got planning mode on. We go to... I kept wondering why I'm not going to be able to join these up. Right, and then you lot. I'm just going to give myself room to get that pipe in and out. No, I want... There. Happy there. And then you can come out 1. I'm giving myself room to get this sludge out. Right, acid is going... Now your rock, you're going into there. You want acid. Shouldn't have to have trucks passing between. Right, and then you want acid. I'm just going to use the easy way of connecting them up for now. Right, you are then gonna... You are gonna come up this time. Yeah, we'll process him up. I just remembered I've got the brine to put in there. Let's just put that to there for a minute. Alright, you... You're gonna come up. Try there again. You're gonna come out of there. Come up. Up you to there. Yeah, I know I got one of the... Oh, that's crooked, but I'll be okay. Right, then we've got to get the slag out of there. We're going to have slag on this one as well. Which is why I might cancel that. This is going to have slag. Oh. And you have slag as well, and I've got to get water in. Water's going to be easy-ish. Yeah, I think I'll you give us enriched uranium. And, where's the recipe we want? There. So, right, enriched uranium. Uranium rods, so it's going to be in here. Enriched uranium goes into there. Go that way, then in. And you lot, we don't know what we're doing with him. So we're just going to ship him out. To there for a minute. And I reckon that will go in one of these as well. Yeah, do. Right, so we now want, so when I can find, there he is. He gives you uranium rods. Now, how much are we getting out of here? We're getting 0.5 And we need 2. I think one of these will do it. And we'll put him... I'm going to move that tub there. Going to put him there. This tub... I'm going to put... there for a minute. You are coming round into there. You are going from there into there. Just till I can sort out proper. And I think we'll be building this in the next episode. Right, because I'll set the water up. Now, where's my reactor gone? Right, we've done that piece. We've done that. We've done that for now. Although there's bound to be something I've missed. And we've done that. We've got to set the waste up. You need water, a uranium, and you'll give me steam, which then I've got to set the generators up from. And you give me spent fuel. Spent fuel goes into that waste storage. Okay. So we want you. Oh, that is position nice, but your waste comes out of there. Now what? So you're gonna feed into there, you're gonna feed into there. I'm gonna do these pressures 0.5. This is what I don't know about. Water for cooling. That gives me 96 steam, which I've got to work my generators here. And what did we have for you? You were depleted uranium, which we've put there. Yeah, we've put one of you there. We can add another to the back, so your depleted uranium. So don't need you two. Don't need you. Ooh, nearly pressed the wrong one. I've just deleted the one thing we wanted. The nuclear reactor. Right. So we've got this to sort out. One second, guys. I'm just thinking what I'm doing here. Right, we're gonna need water, and we need brine. Right. I did say that was easy. Have we finished dumping on that ground? Oh, he's in. Right, we're going to get a ship as well in a minute. So we want... be a loose... loose module. Oh, in... typical. Typical. Oh dear. Just move it all back a little bit. I'm gonna take them out. I've put them in wrong. Right. Loose module. We might as well. Get rid of them. Right, we'll put those, we only need one, to be honest. But we'll use that one, then we've got room to put the other one in. And it's going to be getting... we're not going to get all these in. I should have left myself a little bit more room. Right, let's move him again. Back with you in 1 second, guys. Let me just get all this back in. Hang on. That was lucky. I remembered the old window. Well, Control C for copy, Control V for paste. It works on this game. This time, let's get everything we want. And I'll replace that if I need. We're on loose. One of them is not going to do it. You're going to do 3 of them there. You're going to do some there. Right. Where's... Ish. Yeah, I don't like that. Don't like it. Okay, I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way then. You're going in that one. I was hoping to do it like I did on the pipe. You have one of all these run into one and a big one run into there. We'll sort it out. I'm only just thinking of the unload times. Right, I'm going to leave it all like that. Right, we want... Yeah, this is where I need this bit here finishing. Oh no, we have finished where I'm working. We want... to figure out where I am. Where's my gold mine? There. We want this little setup here. Where are we? Okay, where am I? There. I'll get that truck rescued. Right, so I'm not worried about the pillar placement. What do we need now? We need... Did we put one in for the slag? We will sort that... No, we didn't, because we said we were going to take him through here. Right, yeah, you're doing the brine. Okay, I'll work out... Right, waste... These two. And what we'll do to make sure, we'll put a... storage large. We'll feed you there. Oh, I shouldn't need to get to the ship. You in. No, go to the top one. Right, you're going to feed that in to here. You're going to feed... I'll use the 2. Right, you're feeding in there. You're going to get this into there. You're going to give me 36 fresh water, which I'm going to have to pipe. Did one of these want fresh water? No, you didn't. You're the storage. You're going for storage. Acid. Acid's there. I've got to sort the acid out. In fact, I'm sure one of these wanted water. We'll find out when it there. 96. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Right. So you come here. Going to use every one of them. I will worry about my pipe size later. You... I'll get these pretty after, guys, because I am a complete loss what I'm doing here. Right, that's you, and you're into there, because we've got the power to set up now. We've got to get the filter medium in, which is again, so I'm not having they're gonna have to come down on a truck with it. You are filter medium, which is from right at the other end of the base. You're producing slag. Why have I got that there? Because I am putting... Yeah, there, I can see the pipes now. So you're outputting slag. And there was slag from over there, so a large one of them. Do you know what? We will just connect that into that one. He's going to be slag. And your rock. The other one was it here? No. Which one outputted the slag? There, that one. Yeah, we'll put him there. Oh, we're only using the one. Okay, folks, I'm going to end the episode there. We're on the hour because we've got been another while yet because we want to set the generators up, which I always have fun doing. We'll be getting steam off them. I've got to get more water sorted out into here. So we'll do a temporary patch to get water in. And we'll get all this built. And I'll make sure best I can I've got the parts. So I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Part 2. We'll get the power going. How much power we're going to get off that? I will find out next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.